first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now a late signing let go by Minnesota in June. It's Dalvin Cook. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
But you talk about the defense for these Chargers.
They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears, CD.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. He's airing it out for Williams. They got his man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Jameson Williams.
His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Jets need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead.
Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At their own 19-yard line. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 36 yards on the play.
1st down, Los Angeles.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
And Herbert able to get this one to Eckler out of the backfield.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
When you talk about this Jets defense,
they come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one, because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets 16. Herbert operating from the red zone. And it's caught. And the Chargers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. That catch is number 819 of his career. It ties him with Hall of Famer Steve Largent,
who did things largely below the radar. Not this guy. 819 catches, that speaks loudly in volumes.
Eckler is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty...
Touchdown!
Mike Williams
From 3 yards out.
and the Chargers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that. Chargers defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run.
Dalvin Cook.
The way in. Touchdown, New York.
Dalvin Cook
With career touchdown number 60. And the Jets have taken the lead. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, go Lion. Hey, go Lion. Go.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
And some room to run now. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only
nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Herbert changing things up. Third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on fourth down here. They snap it to Herbert. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Chargers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all, but right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Chargers trot out their dime package, expecting a throw on 3rd down. They'll run with Hall. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. On first down, right back to Hall. To about the 33-yard line. The Jets at 4-3, a game over 500. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. On third down, here's Hall. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also fourth. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. On fourth down, here's the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt for the Jets. And the rookie Darius Davis deep for the Chargers. This will be taken at the 10. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over first and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another first and 10. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now Herbert got to get him to the line in a hurry. Looking to throw on second down. Herbert. He's got Allen. A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. On first and 10, Herbert. Flush to his right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off.
He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that. But I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
At the Chargers' 37-yard line.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. That's to the sideline and incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
4-yard attempt.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And they take a 17-14 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
14.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Herbert now. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So, Charles, offensively, this group really playing at a high level, 7-0. We're still a long ways from discussing a potential unbeaten season, I think. But to use a golf expression, no blemishes on the card, at least to this point.
Yeah, unlike my teenage years where there were blemishes everywhere and the dermatologist was on speed dial. But I do think that they're going to have to start answering questions about this stuff if they keep winning games. You and I both know, we in the media will start to obsess about it and wonder, can they take it all the way to an undefeated season?
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Now Herbert going to shift his guys around. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And Allen's got it. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Running on 1st down, Eckler. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
At the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. Buying time to his left. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Go. Slow.
To the air again, Herbert. On the out route, he finds Johnston. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves him all the way down to the 1. And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Ekeler, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Big yardage that time for the Jets. And even 40 yards.
It's a gain of 40. That's good for the Jets.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. To throw, it's Rodgers. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to have it here just past the 25.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Charger drive about to get going. This offense, thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. It's Ekeler again. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. Here's Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They have certainly looked his way in this 3rd quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a 1st down.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. 12. Moment to try. Go.
Herbert just beat the play clock. And he takes a shot on the release, so this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 30. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Quinnen Williams, so hard to block, and he shows it that time, making the tackle for loss.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Now it's Herbert. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Quentin Jefferson breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
This will be caught at the 2. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 25 yards that time. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
Eckler again.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Austin Eckler.
He has career touchdown number 78, tying him with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list.
And the Chargers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st down, Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Joey Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. On play action, it's Rodgers. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Khalil Mack in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
What a way to wrap up the week. Now a big play. It's 3rd down.
Hey, 626. Jam.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is caught by Williams. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. 3rd and 5. Herbert going to change the play here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he is caught. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, 33 yards. And the Chargers are poised to move to 8-0 as they extend their lead even further. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On play action, now Rodgers. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Jump out! Plant.
Now it's Rodgers. Right side to Williams. Give him 18 yards on that one. And that's going to make it 4th down.
A big gain on the play.
One final try now for Rodgers. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Los Angeles, they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.